And we're at the start now for the Temple Challenge Cup. Amsterdam, Studenten Roverening, Nereus, the Netherlands, up against, well, the same. I'm not going to say it twice, but it's essentially the A and the B crew from A.S.R. Nereus. But Nereus is what we colloquially refer to them as. It's a little easier than rolling out the whole name, certainly if you're an Australian and getting your tongue around that one. But I'm delighted to be with you, Sarah Cook, joined in here by Chris McCarthy, as we move up to the live shots of this race. And I think, to be as expected, it's the A crew from Nereus that is leading against their teammates, the B crew.
Yeah, certainly not the best luck to draw your teammates in the first round. Certainly does scupper your chances of having both crews going deep into the regatta, but Nereus A certainly looking to go deep into the regatta. They have been very successful here in this event in the past. They've won it 3 times and have been losing finalists a further 2. Quickest crew in the Netherlands at the moment, won the national championships by a very, very fine margin in May. Had a bit of a mixed domestic season though, so here's the sort of peaking at the right time.
And for those of you who are new to Henley Regatta, the draw, of course, is done on the Saturday afternoon up in the town hall here in Henley-on-Thames. The qualifying races are held in a head-style format on the Friday. So there are some crews that will get pre-selected based on their form to go straight through to the main draw, but there are vast many crews that have to race for very few positions on the Friday. I think it's about only a third of those crews that race qualifiers that actually make it through to the main draw.
Yeah, certainly 492 crews was it this year at qualifiers, and not many of them to qualify. So certainly a lot of interest here in this year's regatta. The Temple, one of the hardest events for qualifier. I think 50 for 10 places in this event.
Yeah, we're only a couple of crews short of the record, so very popular event this year, and we've seen huge interest from international crews, and obviously we'll see in the premier events once they start up later in the week a huge number of Olympic champions and international standard crews and national teams competing. But here, the very well known Nereus on the course, the A crew getting the job done here over their B crew.
I think at this point of the race, this is maybe when they start to be glad they're against their B crew. They can start to think about conserving a bit of energy. It's a very competitive Temple this year, with a very strong Cambridge crew, Brooks, as always.
The entry has just been incredible this year. The strength across all of the events, all of the fields, is quite extraordinary.
Yeah, it's been really, really impressive. The junior events are so impressive. Saw the student events. We saw in the Prince Albert how competitive that was earlier this morning, and the Temple set to be no different.
Coming down to the line there, really a procession by the end. Tough for their B crew to come up against the A crew. But in the Temple Challenge Cup, Amsterdam Studenten Roverening, Nereus A defeating their B crew.